A road makeover at Encinitas is less than a year old, but it may already be headed for a reversal. City leaders are considering removing a protected bike lane on Santa Fe Drive after spending millions on the redesign. In today's On the Move report, I'm sharing why some want it changed while others say it's working. A stretch of Santa Fe Drive in Encinitas has become the center of a growing debate over how the road should work. The city completed a multi-million-dollar redesign last spring, adding protected bike lanes, back-in angled parking, and narrower travel lanes meant to slow traffic. And city data actually shows speeds have dropped about 5 to 10 miles per hour, both east and westbound. But some community members say the changes have created new problems. Matt Sakeway, an executive pastor at Venture Church, says the back-in parking can actually cause traffic to stop abruptly.
These cars are probably going 35, sometimes they'll hit 40, regardless of what the speed limit is. Someone stopping right in the middle of the road, dead stop to back into a back-in spot.
He says narrower lanes have also made driving more difficult for some cars.
They used to be 12 feet. They shrunk them down to about 10 feet. And 2 feet might not sound like a lot, but it actually is when you're driving, especially if you have bigger, wider service vehicles.
Now, residents are asking the city to remove the protected bike lane on the south side, return to parallel parking, and widen the travel lanes. But others say that would roll back safety improvements. Quincy Bump with the San Diego County Bike Coalition says the current design follows a common traffic calming approach.
9 feet and 10 feet travel lane is perfectly adequate for standard car travel. I know that there were concerns brought up about emergency vehicles, and I would like to emphasize that a 10-foot to an 11-foot lane is not legally necessary for emergency vehicles.
Transportation research says narrower lanes can slow drivers, and lower speeds usually mean less serious crashes. Supporters also argue the protected bike track is safer for cyclists than a traditional bike lane.
They are just not safe. They're not adequate, in our opinion. I mean, we look at data, we look at, how cyclists are getting hit by cars, what makes it dangerous for them.
The city estimates about $450,000 just to redesign the project. But Bump says the total cost would be much higher.
Our projection for the redo of the project is closer to $4 million, which is more than the original project, and it's coming out of the city of Encinitas' budget.
She understands frustration stems from how the project was first rolled out.
It was during COVID when this project was going through outreach. I think that more community participation could have happened at that level.
For now, Encinitas city leaders are reviewing options, including a partial reversal, a decision that could determine whether Santa Fe Drive stays the course or takes another turn.